cuties, I'm Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is General Hospital. All right, guys, today is Wednesday, December the 14th, 2022. Let's just jump right on into this. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it an 8. I love the teen storyline, and Liesel. Oh, Liesel did it for me today. Is it Liesel or Liesel? Liesel? Anyways, y'all, we gonna go get started with these two. Maxie is just tired of it. She said, I can't deal with another man who's lying to me. I said, girl, if you don't speak on it, because I am in the same situation where I'm like, I can't do it. Goodbye. And that's exactly how she feels with Austin. She don't want to find out that, years later, that this man that she's been trying to trust and trying to get to know and try to build a relationship had around her children is someone that she shouldn't even get to know. So she's like, I'm why are y'all like this? And so Cody is not the person to get advice from, because he's trying to kind of justify what Austin has done, because Cody know he didn't come to Brit on the up and up, and now he wants Brit, but he can't have her. That's it with that. I'm not gonna hold y'all long on those two. I loved Lil Bell on Days of Our Lives, and I love her as Maxie, but baby, get this girl a storyline, because this ain't it. So then we see Liesel and Nina. So Liesel is over in Sunny's gym, and baby, she is hitting that bag, and Nina was like, oh, Liesel. She has hurt her hand. She hit it so hard. So Nina go to Sunny and tell him, let me get some ice or whatever. And he was like, are you concerned? She was like, Sunny. He's like, okay, yeah, I know. You are concerned. So then we see that Sonny talks to Dex. He said, I'm giving you the afternoon off. Be ready tonight, because they finna meet with whoever they about to meet with. Then we go back to Liesel and Nina, and she finally is telling her, she's like, Brit's not gonna be here longer. And Nina says, why do you keep talking like Brit's gonna be gone? She's gonna be here for years. And she said, wait, is she sick? And then she said, Aunt Liesel, you could tell me, like, what is going on? Tell me what's happening. And so she finally says, it's not my story to tell. And she said, I'm not going to tell anybody. We're family. And so she finally tells her she's sick. And she says she has Huntington's disease. And she was like, it's starting to affect her speech. It's starting to affect her swallowing, her mobility. It's starting to affect her. And so Sonny overhears this and everything, and he goes up to Liesel and she says, oh, you want to see me in pain? Because she's done some things. And he said, no. He was like, that it reminds me of like when my dad was sick. And he said, you just gotta treasure the moment. Sonny got in his old wiser years. He's just giving out wisdom, and he said, you just got to treasure the moments that you have with her. He said, my dad and I, we actually grew closer. Honestly, this was a nice scene. And the way Liesel was she was crying and she was emotional. She was acting her part in this today. And I was like, I am here for it, ma'am. And so in the end, it was a relief to finally let some people know. And so she hugged Sonny and she said, all the things I've done to your family, you didn't have to show me kindness, but he did. And so she hugs him and thanks him, and he leaves. And then Nina hugs him and thanks him and everything. I don't know. I just like the scene. It was a nice moment. So then we go over here to Britt and Brad, and they're planning her party. And then she says she has to speak to a lawyer. And he was like, why you need to speak to a lawyer, girl? I mean, I know people sue, but really? And so she says, oh, I'm doing my will. And he said, what? She was like, you should do your will. And he said, girl, I ain't got nothing to leave nobody but some fabulous wardrobe. And she said, it is good. But then she tells him she's leaving everything to him. He is the only person that she's leaving things to. And she said, so you can finally get from under your Aunt Selena. And he said, oh, girl, that'll be decades from now. You think I'll still be working for her then? Because, she knows that she's dying sooner, but he doesn't know that. So they continue to talk and everything. And he says, she was about to leave, and he says, Britt, why is this party so important to you? You've never showed any interest in any birthday, so why is this one so important? And he knows something is going on, but she's not telling. So She just says that it is. Oh my God. I've been saying, oh, she's leaving in the new year or whatever, but the new year is like right here. God. Lord, the year went by so fast. I don't know what happened to it. I can't believe the holidays are leaving. Like we are on the last one. I mean, the last ones. Anyways, child. But he knows something is wrong, but she's not telling. So then we go over to these two, and Trina is telling Jocelyn everything that went down. She said, "Girl, did you know Spencer was out?" And so she telling her that. Okay, so first of all, I don't know who is doing Trina's makeup and hair and wardrobe, but baby, she's cute. They who from the time when she first started, she was cute. But now they made her when she first started, they kind of had her granny-ish in her clothing. But now that she looks like a young teen that's in college, just enjoying life. And I'm like, okay, this is cute. I like this. And so, anyways, child, she's just telling Joss about everything that happened. Joss said, "Tell me what happened with Rory." She said, "Girl, this man had told me he loved me." And she said, he like loves you. And she was like, "Yeah, it's been 3 months. Ain't that too soon?" "Yes, he is love bombing you, girl." Signs of a narcissist. But I don't know. Rory seems like a good guy, but that's how they come across in the beginning. So she said, "Yeah, he says he loves me. He invited me to Christmas." She said, "It seems real laid back to Christmas Eve or Christmas, one of them." She said, "It seems like real laid back, like people will be coming and going all day or whatever. So it's not like, oh, we're gonna have like the traditional dinner or anything. It's more laid back, like a chill vibe." She said, "But girl, Spencer showed up." And she said, Trina doesn't admit, "I'm so confused." She said, Rory is a good man and I should want to be with Rory." She said, "But girl, Spencer," I said, "Nah, Trina, Spencer and Cam." I said, "What's going on here? Because they looking really cute now. Handsome young men." But she's like, "I should really want, hey mama, I should really want to be with Rory, but oh, it was so much easier when Spencer was away." I said, "I bet it was easier when he was away. But he's here now, girl. What you gonna do?" She said, "I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do." I said, "I don't know either, girl." So, anyways, so she telling Joss is talking to Trina, trying to advise her, and she said, "You gotta tell Cam the truth." I said, "Who?" And Trina said, "What?" And she said, I meant Rory. "You got to tell Rory the truth about how you're feeling." I said, "Oh, girl, you can't give no romantic advice because you sitting over here need to tell, what's her baby name? Cameron the truth too. But you're not." Just like a little Carly Jr. always got an opinions, but never want to talk about what the mess going on in your life, girl. So, anyways, then we see Dante, Spencer, and Cam. And Spencer come in and Cam. So I said, "Cam, when is the last time y'all filmed? Because this baby's hair has grew out. His hair has grown out. Him and Spencer kind of got the same kind of cut going. Little mama, as soon as I get done with this, I'll get it for you, but not right now." So then we see Dante, Spencer, and Cam's like, "Oh my gosh, Spencer, what's up?" And so they're hugging up, and doing all that. And then Dante was like, "Oh, it's good to see," because I was like, "Oh yeah, they are related." He was like, "Oh yeah, it's good to see that you're out, and hopefully you learned something." He said, "Yeah, not to get caught." I said, "Boy, shut up." And so then Dante said, "Well, I got to go." So he leaves, and that leaves Cam and Spencer time to talk. I'm not about to hold you long. Spencer says he saw Trina with officer, and the officer Rory, and it's looking real romantic. He don't feel like he got a shot with her, but and he can't help how he feel. The heart wants what the heart wants. And so then Cam, he started talking about his whole relationship with Jocelyn. And at this point, Dex comes in, right? So Cam, Spencer was like, "You got to get that." And he said that's Dex. He works for Sonny, and so he started giving Spencer the lowdown on. Cameron starts giving Spencer the lowdown on Dex and talking about how Jocelyn can't stand Sonny now. And he said Spencer wasn't even trying to hear that. He said, "Yeah, she left her mama for Nina." She was like, "No, because of something that happened with Dex. Now she says we don't know Sonny." And Spencer don't care because he already. Oh, sorry, y'all. Spencer doesn't care because he's like, I already know Uncle Sonny. He said whatever happened with him, I'm sure he probably deserved it. So it is what it is. Spencer not caring. He don't care. And Cam said she really hates Sonny now. He said, but this Dex dude is around all the time. I said, you got beef, Cam. Go and talk to Dex. And so then Dex said, anybody working around here? And so Cam goes because Spencer has heard enough to know that Cam is insecure when it comes to Dex, and that something's going on with Jocelyn, right? He had heard enough of what Cameron had to say to know that, or whatever. Because plus, Cam was like, Spencer was like, Sonny was not gonna let his men do anything to Jocelyn. Stop it. Whatever. So then Cam is getting Spencer's, Dex cheeseburger ready because that's what he ordered. And then Spencer goes up and he tells the Dex and he says, "You work for my Uncle Sonny, right?" He was like, "Yeah." He said, "So that means you work for me. I'm Nicholas Classadine. I'm his nephew, and he listens to me or whatever." He said, "Stay away from Jocelyn, or whatever." And so at this time, I said, Cameron, I don't want you cooking my food if you on the outside sweeping and wash your hands when you go back in there and flip my burger. But anyways, my patty. But anyways, Jocelyn comes in with all her toys and stuff, and she says, "The toy drive here." And he said, "Yeah, but and she comes in when Spencer's is telling Dex, "Stay away from Jocelyn." And she said, "Excuse me." And then Jocelyn has these toys, and she said, "I need help with these toys." And Dex was like, "I'll help you." Baby, Spencer put you can tell that Spencer got that Cassadine attitude, that Cassadine money. Like, people are beneath me, and I love it. He put his hand out on Dex and said, "Cam got her." I say, "What? This is what you needed, Cam. You needed Spencer to come back and help you out, because baby, you losing your girl." But anyway, so they get to talking some more, and because he said, "You got to pay for your cheeseburger," and he said, "Oh, Sonny pays me well," and he started trying to roll out a little money. Now I said, "Who you flexing for? Because this ain't nothing for Spencer. That little chump change you got rolling out, that's nothing for Spencer. So you doing this to like do something with Cam or whatever?" But the next thing you know, Spencer done lay Dex out, and he not going to police because his Sonny nephew, he can't even do nothing about it. So, anyways, y'all, we'll see what happened with them tomorrow. So, anyways, then we go over here to Jordan. So Jordan and Rory are talking, and she tells him thank you because he had sat with a woman who was a domestic violence victim, and her husband, I don't know, something had happened, but she had to be in there for like 2 hours, and Rory just sat with her and just told her, "You deserve better." And so she finally decided to press charges on her husband, and she did it because she realized my husband would never sit with me for 2 hours, at the hospital and everything, and I deserve better. And so it was because of Rory. So they're gonna let him sit in on the case. So they let Rory sit in on this case, and Dante, and they're talking about the hook killer, and Rory says, "Well, do you think it's over? Because they say leave me alone and it'll be over." And they said they don't know, but they're gathering evidence, and I guess in the evidence they're seeing who could possibly. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hold you. I was in and out on this part. It wasn't that interesting to me because I've lost interest in the hook killer. Let me know when some action happens, and I'll be watching tomorrow to see that action. I don't want to hear you talking about it. You've been saying the same things for months. So anyways, she does they tell Rory, uh, Jordan needs to continue to talk to Dante. So he said, "I'll take the case file and put it on your desk, Dante, and put it away for you." He said, "Okay, cool." And so then we see that Trina goes to Jordan, and she's like, "Do you know where Rory is? I was looking for him." And Jordan was like, "Hmm." And then we see Rory go to this apartment. He had the case file, right, and he took a picture, and then he goes to his on his phone, and then he goes to this apartment. And I said, "Oh no, Rory gone." But doesn't Rory work for something else? Like, he got another gig or something? Like, these people are doing what they're supposed to do. Britt got her gig on, what is it, Station 19. She won her award, got her gig. Amanda from Young and the Restless won her award, won Best Leading Actress, and now she's on a night, like a prime time show and Rory came on General Hospital, and then I think he does he's recurring or something on some kind of primetime show. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to use this as a lunching stone. Or whatever. But anyways, Rory look like he in trouble, and we'll see tomorrow because they going in after. Sorry, my sinus. Anyways, guys, that was General Hospital today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps General Hospital edition. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.